Have you ever wondered where the Earth hides its strangest secrets? From glowing rivers of lava in Iceland to haunting deserts in Iran, from volcanic blue flames in Indonesia to eerie catacombs beneath Paris, our world is more bizarre and breathtaking than you can imagine. In this video, we're taking you on a journey through some of the planet's most surreal, dangerous, and downright mysterious destinations, places that seem like they belong in another dimension or maybe another planet. Whether you're an adventure junkie or a curious explorer at heart, you won't want to miss a second of this trip. Stick around till the end. Some of the wildest spots are waiting there. And if you love strange, hidden corners of the world, hit that subscribe button and join the global Getaway community. We've got so much more coming your way. Deep beneath Iceland's crust, the Earth breathes fire. When a volcano erupts here, it's not just a blast of ash, it's a river of glowing, molten rock carving its way through a frozen land. Few places on Earth offer such dramatic contrast. Icy black terrain split open by lava that pulses, with orange and red light flowing like blood through ancient veins. The most recent eruptions, such as those at Fagradalsfjall, have drawn visitors from around the world, eager to witness this surreal display of raw geology. Unlike explosive eruptions, these events often unfold slowly, allowing people to approach safely and feel the heat radiating from the Earth itself. As night falls, the glowing lava turns the dark landscape into something almost mythical. A living, breathing fire serpent beneath a starlit sky, its nature at its most primal and poetic. These rivers of lava aren't just destruction, they're creation. They reshape Iceland, add new land, and remind us of the Earth's constant transformation. Annapurna is not just a mountain, it is a sacred giant cloaked in snow and mystery. Towering over 8,000 meters, this Himalayan peak is one of the deadliest climbs in the world. With a fatality rate higher than Everest, Annapurna has earned a fearsome reputation among mountaineers. But danger hasn't stopped people from being drawn to its raw beauty. Sharp ridgelines, wine-sculpted cliffs, and deep glacial valleys define this majestic range. The Annapurna Circuit, a multi-day trekking route that circles the massif, offers breathtaking views and a journey through diverse ecosystems from subtropical forests to alpine deserts. For the people of Nepal, Annapurna is also a goddess, the giver of food and nourishment. Temples, prayer flags, and stone stupas line the trails, reminding travelers that this is more than a physical challenge. It's a spiritual passage. Standing before Annapurna, one feels small, yet deeply connected to something vast and ancient. It's a place where beauty and danger, faith and fear, coexist in breathtaking harmony. At first glance, Ijen Volcano seems like any other mountain, but under its calm surface lies one of the most surreal spectacles on Earth. Deep inside the crater is a neon blue lake, the largest highly acidic crater lake in the world. Even more bizarre, the volcano breathes blue flames. At night, sulfuric gases ignite on contact with air, creating electric blue fire that dances across the rocks. This rare phenomenon happens in only a few places worldwide, but nowhere is it as intense as here. Local miners climb into the crater daily, harvesting solid sulfur while surrounded by toxic fumes and moon-like landscapes. Ijen is both beautiful and brutal, an alien world hidden in Java's highlands. A visit here feels like stepping onto another planet, where fire burns blue and water glows like chemicals. It's dangerous. It's unforgettable. It's like Earth revealing its most secret face. Dasht-e Lut isn't just hot, it holds the record for the hottest surface temperature ever recorded on Earth, a searing 159.3 degrees Fahrenheit, 70.7 C. But it's not just the heat that makes this Iranian desert extraordinary. It looks like an alien sculpture garden. Towering sand dunes, the tallest on the planet, rise like golden waves frozen in time. Elsewhere, giant rock formations called yardangs stretch for miles, carved by wind into eerie shapes that resemble ships, temples, even creatures. There's barely any life here. No vegetation, no water, just raw, elemental earth. Yet, satellites have revealed traces of ancient rivers and secrets buried beneath the sand. It's a place where science, silence, and surrealism meet. Visiting Dasht-e Lut feels like stepping onto Mars. No wonder it's used as a training site for planetary missions. Extreme, beautiful, untamed. Seen from above, the Great Blue Hole is hypnotic, a near-perfect circle of deep blue in the middle of turquoise, Caribbean waters. But beneath its beauty lies mystery. Over 300 feet deep, this underwater sinkhole hides ancient geological secrets formed during the last ice age, when sea levels were much lower. It contains rock formations rarely found underwater, like massive stalactites. As you descend, the water changes color, and then, suddenly, life disappears. Past a certain depth, there's no oxygen, just silent, black water that hasn't mixed with the surface for thousands of years. Explorers have found signs of ancient climate shifts and even the skeletons of long-lost creatures. Jacques Cousteau called it one of the world's top diving sites. It's not just a hole, it's a portal into Earth's distant past, awe-inspiring, dangerous, and hauntingly quiet. In the heart of the Catacombs desert lies a blazing pit that never sleeps, the door to hell. This fiery crater has been burning continuously for over 50 years, a glowing wound in the earth that can be seen from miles away. It all began in 1971, when Soviet geologists accidentally collapsed an underground gas pocket while drilling. To prevent the spread of methane, they set it on fire expecting it to burn out in days. But the flames never stopped. Today, the crater measures over 70 meters wide and 30 meters deep, belching fire and heat into the night sky. The sight is otherworldly, a roaring inferno in the middle of emptiness. It draws thrill seekers and adventurers who want to stand at the edge of this modern myth. Here, the earth breathes fire, and it hasn't blinked once in half a century. Rotorua isn't just a city, it's a living, breathing geothermal wonderland. Located on New Zealand's North Island, Rotorua sits atop a volcanic zone where the earth never rests. Steam rises from sidewalks, geysers erupt without warning, and bubbling mud pools gurgle like something from a primeval world. The air carries the sharp tang of sulfur, earning it the nickname Sulfur City. But beyond the geothermal spectacle, Rotorua is the cultural heartland of the Moher people. Here, ancient traditions are alive in haka dances, carved meeting houses, and healing hot springs. Locals bathe in naturally heated waters believed to have spiritual and medicinal properties. This is a place where fire and water dance together, where the earth's raw power coexists with rich indigenous heritage. Rotorua doesn't just show you the planet's inner workings. It invites you to feel them under your feet. Rising over 700 feet above the Atlantic Ocean, the cliffs of Moher are Ireland's most breathtaking natural monument, carved by time and wind. These rugged cliffs stretch for 14 kilometers along the western coast, offering panoramic views that seem to touch the edge of the world. But beyond their raw beauty, these cliffs hold whispers of Celtic legends. Locals speak of mythical sea creatures, ancient love stories, and warriors who once stood watch from the heights. The winds howl like voices of the past, and the crashing waves below echo like ancient drums. Birds nest in the rock faces, puffins, guillemots, and razorbills, adding life to the stoic stone. Standing here, you don't just see nature, you feel a deep-rooted connection to Ireland's soul, a place where the land itself seems to breathe stories. The cliffs of Moher are not just cliffs, they are living mythology. Beneath the elegant streets of Paris lies a chilling secret, the Catacombs. This underground labyrinth stretches over 300 kilometers and holds the bones of more than 6 million souls. Originally created to solve overcrowded cemeteries in the 18th century, the tunnels became a macabre resting place. Dimly lit passages lined with skulls and femurs echo with silence. Some sections remain off-limits, shrouded in mystery and urban legends. A descent into the catacombs is not just a walk through history, it's a journey into the underworld, beneath the city of light. The mossy lava fields of Iceland look like they belong to another planet. Stretching across ancient lava plains, these surreal landscapes are blanketed in a thick, soft green moss that has taken centuries to grow. Formed by volcanic eruptions thousands of years ago, the lava fields cooled into jagged rocks, later softened by the quiet persistence of nature. The moss thrives in Iceland's clean air and damp climate, creating a bouncy, dreamlike terrain underfoot. Walking here feels like stepping into a fantasy realm, silent, spongy, and otherworldly. But beware, the moss is fragile, easily damaged, and protected by law. Beneath the emerald carpet lies a story of fire and transformation, where destruction gave birth to strange beauty. It's a reminder of Iceland's volatile heart and its power to create wonder from ash. The skeleton coast of Namibia is one of Earth's most haunting landscapes. Stretching along the Atlantic, this fog-shrouded coastline is littered with the remains of shipwrecks and animal bones, giving it its eerie name. Here, the harsh Namib desert meets the cold Bengala current, creating sudden fogs and treacherous waves that have doomed countless vessels. Desolate and remote, the region teems with life in strange forms. Desert-adapted elephants, lions, and seals thrive in this unlikely meeting of sand and sea. Ancient nomadic tribes, like the Himba, still live nearby, preserving traditions in the shadow of wrecked steel and drifting dunes. This coast tells stories not just of death, but of survival and adaptation. It's a place where nature is raw, unforgiving, and yet profoundly beautiful, like a forgotten edge of the world. Hidden deep in Iceland's Fjallajökull Canyon, Mogafoss Waterfall is a poetic cascade that tumbles into ancient volcanic rock. Its waters twist gracefully through moss-covered cliffs, surrounded by dramatic green walls. Often shrouded in mist, the falls feel untouched by time, more like a dream than reality. Remote and rarely crowded, Mogafoss is a reward for explorers seeking Iceland's quieter wonders. The Hussaini suspension bridge in northern Pakistan is dubbed one of the world's most dangerous bridges. Made of planks and swaying ropes, it dangles precariously over the Hunza River. Gaps between steps reveal the raging water below, yet locals cross it daily with fearless grace. Set against the backdrop of soaring peaks, this rickety path is not just a thrill, it's a lifeline. Valle de las Ánimas, Valley of the Souls, is a surreal, almost supernatural landscape just outside La Paz. Towering spires of eroded rock rise like silent sentinels, carved by wind and time into jagged stone cathedrals. Locals believe the valley echoes with the whispers of spirits, especially when the wind rushes through the narrow canyons. Standing here feels like stepping into a forgotten world, sacred, eerie, and ancient. Few tourists visit, making it one of Bolivia's hidden wonders. At dawn or dusk, with golden light casting long shadows, the valley becomes hauntingly beautiful, like a portal between the living and the dead. Yellowstone is not just America's first national park, it's a sleeping giant. Beneath its forests, geysers, and colorful hot springs lies a massive supervolcano, one of the most powerful on Earth. Geysers like Old Faithful erupt with boiling water, and surreal geothermal basins shimmer with rainbow colors due to heat-loving bacteria. Bison, wolves, and bears roam its vast wilderness, echoing an age when North America was still untamed. Scientists constantly monitor the volcanic activity here, yet for visitors, Yellowstone feels like nature's magic show, boiling, steaming, bubbling with life and danger. It's a place where fire, ice, and time collide to create one of the planet's most awe-inspiring landscapes. And that's just the beginning. This planet is full of strange, hidden places that defy logic and ignite our sense of wonder. We're only scratching the surface, even wilder destinations are coming in the next episodes. So if you're not subscribed yet, now's the time. Join us here on Global Getaway, where the world is always waiting to surprise you.